just happy. Nowadays I just feel happy, I don't know. Don't feel guilty to ask for this money, because we women, we are receivers. And there is nothing bad when a man is taking care of you. Nothing bad. We're supposed to be pampered. We are flowers. We are like flowers. We are decorations. Hello world, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. For those who haven't subscribed, kindly do so. This is the only channel on YouTube whereby I talk what's real, I don't sugarcoat, I entertain you. At the same time, I have time with my viewers whenever they come to my DMs on Instagram. So welcome again. So for my new viewers, my Instagram link is down below on this video. You can DM me or you can follow me so that you can be one big family from here or from there. Ask me anything, I will reply you as long as I know the answer. If I don't know, I will just tell you I don't know. I'm not that type of a person who doesn't know and then I disturb myself, no. Or I ignore you, no, not really. Whenever you'll be visiting my channel, the more you'll be blessed. Welcome. Anyway guys, let's talk about the right time to start asking for money from sugar daddies, or to ask for allowance, or whatever you want to put it. Me, I call it allowance because sometimes staying with someone is like a job. So asking for money from sugar daddy, it depends with where you guys met and how you met. Asking money from a sugar daddy you met on a dating site, it's different from the way you will ask money from a sugar daddy you met in person, for example in a posh restaurant or in a car dealership. It's different because the sugar daddy you met on a dating site, the goal is one, because that dating site is for sugar daddies or sugar babies, for example. So he knows that he's supposed to be taking care of you. He knows that he's supposed to be giving you allowance in exchange of your time, in exchange of whatever you'll be doing with him. So men, most of the time sugar daddies you meet on dating sites or you meet on dating sites, it's easy to initiate money talks with them rather than sugar daddies you meet them in person. Sugar daddies you meet them in person, first you have to go at least on a date with them for at least 2 or 3 times, and then from there you can initiate the money talk. And the money talk, you cannot start it on the dining table when you are eating or when you are on a walk. No, make sure when you want to start that a topic, it's when maybe you've already had your dinner, he's in his place, you are in your place, then you initiate that topic. You just write him a simple message like, hi dear, we just met, we want to initiate something, kindly can I know the direction of our relationship? And then from there he has to tell you what he wants. If he starts telling you like, I want a woman to be in a relationship with, blah, 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 you check. You are young, he's old. What type of relationship is it? Marriage? Money has to be involved. So from there, if he tells you that he wants a relationship like someone to love, okay, you need someone to love, but I love you, I like you, but I have problems. So most of the times I won't be taking much of the times with you without solving my problems. If you can't be there for me to support me with my problems, no problem. But not that you're supporting me in exchange of my time, no. You're supporting me so that I can have enough time with you. Because if you want me to be going with you for dinners, of which a good dinner, it should be starting from around 7 o'clock. Preparation to be like, for us ladies, from 6 o'clock, even though the actual dinner will be at 8. So you need that time. So you tell him, so the time which I'm supposed to be preparing for you is the time which maybe I'll be initiating for something else to look for money. So since you want my precious time, will you be able to support me in a way or another so that I can have enough time with you instead of a limited time with you? If he starts telling you like, I don't pay women for money, I can't do this for other, just know he's not the one. Block, block, block. If you still have hopes, just leave him there with his answer. Don't reply him until one day he calls you. You repeat the same thing you told him earlier. If you see like he's not ready to start helping you, just leave him. Close the chapter, he's not the one. The one from the dating site, the day you meet, you talk, you can put the matter on the table, boom, because you met on a sugar daddy dating site. Yes, the ones you met on dating sites, don't play with them, because there are so many liars and hypocrites on dating sites hiding behind that keyboard. So you just put everything on the table. If he brings many stories, just know he's not the one and close the chapter. And then there is this type of sugar daddies who you are not supposed to even to open your lips and start asking them for anything. Not because they're so handsome, no. These are the type of guys who the first time you meet, when you want to leave, they will ask you, is your tank empty? Oh, you're going with an Uber. Do you need me to do for you something, like I buy for you a small car to start with? Oh, you're living in this place. Do you need to upgrade? Those don't ask anything from them, because they clearly have good intentions for you. Let them do what they think is right for you. It's only when you see them start changing, it's when maybe you'll try to correct them by asking from them. But majority of them, they don't change very quickly. By the time they change, you've already benefited something. And then, for example, if you ask for allowance or money, make sure you look like the money you are asking. Make sure what you are asking for, it resembles with the money you are requesting for. You are asking for a house rent of $2,000. It's your house worth $2,000. You want a shopping worth $10,000. Do you look like $10,000 you yourself? You want $500 for manicure and pedicure. Does your manicure and pedicure look like $500? Because there are some girls who ask for big amount of money, but the way they look, it's so trashy. And in most cases, that's when someone doesn't give you that amount of money. They start playing with you because they know you're not serious. Sometimes maybe it's the money you need, but you are not doing it a right way. You ask for a huge amount of money for manicure, pedicure, and then you go for very cheap pedicure. You ask for big amount of money for apartments, to pay for an apartment, but the apartment you're paying, it doesn't look like that. So at the end of the day, you will look like a cheap whore or a cheap scammer. So for you not to look like that cheap whore or cheap scammer, ask for money which looks like you. And if you want to upgrade, just tell your sugar daddy, please, I want to upgrade, and show him something which is worth it. And then another thing, never ask for the actual amount of money you want. If you know, for example, you want $20,000, make sure you ask for $40,000. You ask a double amount of money. Don't ask for the actual amount of money you want. Ask for the double amount, so that whenever he wants to give you this money, it's either high the way you wanted it, or if he complained, he won't complain to an extent that it has crossed. Even if it has crossed, it will be somewhere whereby you'll be somehow satisfied. Don't ask for the actual amount. Remember that. Yes, and I'm mentioning huge amounts of money because it's part of manifestation. You have to manifest. I cannot be mentioning $200, $100, $300. No. My tongue will betray me. It will fall down. So I have to mention a little bit higher. I know 20,000 is bullshit, 40,000 is trash, but I'm manifesting, you know. And this is the reason as to why I prefer seeing a sugar baby who is older than 22, from 22, 25 up there. But you 20, 18-year-old girls nowadays, you also want to be a sugar baby. Imagine someone asking somebody's grandfather for $20K, $20,000 to go and do shopping. They will ask you, where are your parents? That's why it's good, if you want to be in this business of being a sugar baby, at least have an age which is appropriate, an age which goes parallel with the lifestyle you want to initiate. You can never be asking people's grandfathers a huge amount of money and you are 18 years old. If you're below that, just look for those young boyfriends who have extra money and be using them, because you'll be meeting people, grandfathers. Imagine you're sleeping with somebody's grandfather, you're sleeping with an ancestor, and you're only 18. What if you turn to be 30? Because most of the sugar daddies, they're somebody's grandfather, somebody's eighth father. That's why it's good and it's advisable. If you want to start this sugar daddy business or sugar baby business, you need to be at least over 22 years. If it's too young, be over 22 years, not younger than that. Because it will look even inappropriate, you know. You are just 18 and you are dating someone who is 65, who is 70. It's kind of off, you know. Anyway, it's your choice. I'm just saying, but it makes sense. Also, you make sure you go for older men, because it's so tricky for a young boy to be taking care of you from head to toe. Because most of them, they have just started life. They are struggling just like you, so you cannot give them that burden. Have sympathy sometimes, yes. Even though I normally say that your sugar daddy or your sponsor's problem should not be your problem. Be heartless, yes, but sometimes you need to have heart, especially if it's someone who is almost your age mate. But if it's a sugar daddy, be heartless. Collect, collect, collect with no mercy. When the money runs out, run away. Because that's not your plan, to stay with an old broke man. Your plan is to be pampered. So if the pampering is not there, run away. So make sure you are at the right age to start dating these people, so that whatever you are asking for is relevant. Make sure you look like what you are asking for, and make sure you ask a double of what you want. And remember, sexually transmitted diseases are real, and some people are very heartless out here. So when you go around hunting, make sure whoever you get is the right person, because there are some people, when they realize you've used them, they will come for you and they will want to repossess what they invested in you. So play smart, be smart, make sure when he or she goes broke, you run away. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.